Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. CBS News reports that the ongoing Iran war has pushed global benchmark Brent crude oil prices to a four-year high, briefly topping $126 a barrel, primarily due to stalled U.S.-Iran talks and Iran's restrictions on the Strait of Hormuz. President Trump is expected to be briefed on new options for potential short and powerful military strikes on Iran. Meanwhile, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth faced lawmakers regarding the war's estimated $25 billion cost to date, refusing to speculate on its duration. German Chancellor Friedrich Merz criticized the U.S. strategy, prompting President Trump to consider reducing American troops in Germany. Iran's new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, vowed to protect the nation's nuclear and missile capabilities, directly challenging Trump's demands for a peace deal. Iranian naval officials also claim they can quickly rebuild lost warships, despite U.S. assertions of significant damage. This NPR report details the significant financial and legal ramifications of recent events. The Pentagon estimates the ongoing war in Iran has incurred costs of $25 billion, with no clear end in sight. Concurrently, the U.S. Supreme Court has delivered a blow to voting rights, ruling Louisiana's 2024 election map an unconstitutional racial gerrymander. This decision, along with others, is seen as undermining the Voting Rights Act of 1965, potentially leading to reduced minority representation. Additionally, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell announced his intention to remain on the board beyond his chairmanship, citing a need to safeguard the Fed's operational independence amidst political pressures. Finally, the conflict in Iran has indirectly driven up jet fuel prices in the U.S., escalating the costs associated with fighting wildfires this summer and placing an additional financial burden on taxpayers. Former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev has delivered a chilling message to Russian schoolchildren, warning that a nuclear World War III is a real possibility. According to Daily Express US, Medvedev described the current conflict with the Western world as existential in nature, emphasizing that a global confrontation cannot be dismissed. He admitted to being accused of harsh rhetoric, but maintained that such a scenario is a genuine concern. Medvedev stated that while he hopes such events are avoided, preparation is necessary, citing Russia's maintained strategic nuclear forces. He also pointed out that the United States is the only nation to have used nuclear weapons. Despite these dire warnings, Medvedev attributed the world's precarious situation to Western nations, accusing them of manufacturing weapons and believing war is inevitable, while claiming Russia has no aggressive intentions toward Europe. He described European leaders as idiots, leading the world down a dangerous path. CBS News reports that the wreck of the iconic U.S. Coast Guard cutter Tampa, torpedoed in World War I, has been discovered by the British diving team Gasparados off the coast of Cornwall, Britain. The sinking of the Tampa in 1918 in the Bristol Channel killed 131 service members, making it the largest loss of life on any U.S. combat ship during the war. The vessel, which had escorted 18 convoys and earned special commendation, was found more than 300 feet deep in the Atlantic Ocean after a 3-year search. Admiral Kevin Lunday of the Coast Guard stated that locating the wreck connects them to the sacrifice of those lost. The Coast Guard is now planning further underwater research using robotics. This discovery follows other recent WWI shipwreck finds globally, including 9 ships off Morocco, HMS Hawk off Scotland, and the German supply ship Titania off Chile. Ukraine's Commander-in-Chief Oleksandr Syrskyi has signed a new order mandating that frontline soldiers serve a maximum of 2 months before undergoing a compulsory 1-month rotation. This decision addresses critical challenges of manpower shortages and extreme fatigue faced by Ukrainian forces as the war with Russia enters its 5th year. According to Reuters, Syrskyi stated that the dominance of drones creating vast kill zones has complicated logistics and significantly altered warfare. The order emphasizes that timely rotations are crucial not only for organizational efficiency, but also for protecting soldiers' lives and maintaining the stability of the defense lines. This move comes after images of severely emaciated soldiers from the 14th Mechanized Brigade went viral, sparking public outcry. The implementation of institutionalized rotation rules is seen as a key step in preserving the fighting strength of Ukrainian troops and alleviating pressure on both soldiers and public opinion. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.